Okay, now we're going to go ahead and install these lights. This light, the first light I'm going to attach is the light on the behind the breather itself. And I've used a little trick of the trade to run a wire down here back behind the breather, because this breather is different than the newer ones. This is a 96 and it's got a big plastic back on it. You've got to get back behind that, but you've got to thread it so that it's not going to get up against the side of either of the cylinders. So what I've done is I've threaded this wire down here. I'm going to attach my light with a piece of tape here, just enough to get it up through the path that I've made behind the breather. So we're just going to take a piece of tape here. Doesn't need to be real neat or anything, it just needs to hold it together. And then we can just bring this right on up through, and our wire follows the path and comes right on up. We're going to go up here under the tank. I'll show you more about this in a minute, but basically this is simply going to run back here. There's our tape. Let's pull that off. We're going to just slide this underneath the harness bundle, wire bundle here, and temporarily it's going to go just like that. Now, make sure I've got enough wire to mount my light. Need just a little bit more. And we'll now remove the back of the tape. The surface has been promoted. And we'll put that light up where you're not going to see it. Normally it'll go on the back plate of the breather, but here we're using the air intake area. It's the only place I have. I don't want to stick that way back inside the engine or I won't get any light from it. And now that light's attached. Our wire's here, and the first light is effectively on. All of our wires are going to come back here underneath the seat, and they're all going to get joined together. Now we'll take the next light, grab all my lights here, lay them out like I'm prepared here. Okay, now we're going to install the other two lights underneath the tank. I'm going to remove the back of the tape. I'm going to put my light right where I want it. Don't want it too far forward or it's going to show. And I don't want it too far back or the light's not going to shine in the right place. And I've really only got one shot with this because this tape really sticks. Once it hits that promoter, that light's on and nothing's going to take it off. Not easily anyway. So that's attached. This wire will now run back. We'll find the right path for it here in a minute, but for now I'm just going to slide it back there. I'll run all my wires back here in just a minute. Next light. Isn't this easy? Unbundle the wire, lock back here, take the back off the tape, and this is the one that's a little tight, so I'm going to get a hold of it here with my hemostats, a very handy tool to have, and I'm going to slide it up here with the hemostats up where I want it. Then I'm going to get my finger in there. Actually, I'll use the hemostats as my finger. I want to make sure it's been pushed up tight against the tape so the tape sticks good. So these hemostats are actually pushing it now from the back. And that's that. There it is. Pod's on. And this wire here, of course, is going to run back along with these other two, and they're going to go underneath the main harness wire, which is going to hold everything securely. And time for the other side. Let's head over there.